In a quiet village by the river, there lived a young man named Leo. Leo was bright and full of curiosity. He loved learning and had a dream. He wanted to become an engineer and build things that could help people. Everyone admired his cleverness, and he often solved problems that even older students struggled with. But Leo had one problem: his mind was never still. Whenever he sat down to study, his thoughts would scatter like leaves in the wind. Sometimes he drifted into stories in his head, sometimes he checked his messages, and sometimes he simply stared out of the window, thinking about everything except his books. He often whispered to himself, "I have plenty of time. I'll study later." But later rarely came. His parents and teachers reminded him constantly that intelligence alone was not enough. But Leo believed that his natural talent would carry him through, no matter what. One afternoon, the results of the village science contest were announced. Leo had entered, hoping to win recognition for his hard work. But when he saw his rank, his heart sank. He hadn't even placed in the top 10. Students who studied steadily and consistently had taken the top spots. The pride he once felt from his cleverness was replaced with shame and regret. That evening, Leo sat quietly by the river, reflecting. He realized something important. Talent without self-control was like a river without banks. It could go anywhere but wouldn't reach its destination. He made a promise to himself: he would change. The next day, he sought out Mr. Arman, a retired engineer who now taught students not just about science, but about focus, discipline, and building strong habits. Mr. Arman had a reputation for helping even the most scattered students become determined and productive. "Mr. Arman," Leo said, "I can understand things quickly, but I can't focus. My mind always wanders. How do I control it?" Mr. Arman smiled and took him to his workshop. On a table, he had a small wooden catapult and a target. "If you can hit the target with this, I'll know how focused you are," he said. Leo tried, but his first shot flew far off. "What were you thinking about when you launched it?" Mr. Arman asked. "I was thinking about my homework, my phone messages, and what I'll eat for dinner," Leo admitted. "That's your problem," he said. "Your attention is everywhere. A focused mind sees only the goal. A catapult hits the target only when you aim carefully. Your studies are the same. You must aim your mind at your goal and nothing else." Leo nodded. "But how do I start?" Mr. Arman gave him 4 simple rules. Control your thoughts. When your mind drifts, gently bring it back. Remind yourself, "This is my focus time." Build a schedule. Decide specific times for study, play, and rest. Your mind will follow the routine over time. Remove distractions. Keep your phone, social media, and other interruptions away during focus periods. Practice daily. Focus is a skill. Small, consistent effort every day makes it stronger. Leo listened carefully and implemented the advice immediately. He created a daily routine, kept his phone in another room, and repeated to himself, "I am building my future." At first, it was challenging, but gradually, he could study for hours without his mind wandering. Months later, Leo entered another science competition. This time, he not only performed well, he won first place. The prize was satisfying, but what made him happiest was knowing that his focus and discipline had turned his potential into real achievement. From that day forward, Leo remembered Mr. Arman's words. "The mind is like a tool. If you don't train it, it will break under pressure. But if you use it carefully, it can create wonders." And so, Leo carried one principle with him for life: discipline turns talent into success.